because even though hello, welcome back to episode 2 to Drinking Beer. My name is Josh.
My name is Alec.
I hit the M. I might have hit N.
Every episode always starts the same. Hey, fuck!
I hit the button. Okay. It's a lovely 3rd of May.
It's a pretty beautiful 3rd of May.
Tomorrow is Star Wars Day. May the 4th.
And then Cinco de Mayo after that. It's a pretty fun-filled week that I'm not allowed to drink for because somebody...
You can drink.
Talked me into getting my vaccine.
I drank after I got vaccinated.
I was told specifically not to drink.
What do they know? They're not doctors.
Yeah, what do they think they are?
Today is 2DDBFFOTD, the fun fact of the day, the bean out of the butthole.
The butthole.
Is that children have more taste buds than adults.
Duh.
Shit.
Not a fun fact.
I knew that.
That's not...
You didn't know that dolphins sleep with half of their brain off?
That's a fun fact. Everyone knows kids have more sensitive taste buds.
Not more sensitive, just more total. Total? Total.
Turtle. But it's the same thing with...
They have more bones. They're like jelly.
Yeah, it's the same thing with like brain synapses too. It's like they have more when they're first born. The younger
Where
you
do they all go?
They fucking die. If you don't use them, you lose them, bro.
You're using your taste buds at all times.
Yeah, but like that's different. Like, all right. So long story short, I'm not drinking today because I got my vaccine for coronavirus, and the doctor said it's gonna make you get the Hershey squirts, and you're not allowed to drink alcohol, and also vomiting and pain are very normal. And my arm hurts like a bitch right now. So
if he's here, shout out to Nitrous Nick for throwing the show in our big old fuck off group chat.
Shout out to Nick, man.
Shout out to Nick.
But I got Josh Red Stripe today. I'll be drinking Topo Chico. Thank you, Oscar, for introducing me to Topo Chico, but also for a hell of a fucking trip in San Diego. Topo Chico. Topo and Chico.
Topo Chico.
I don't speak Spanish fluently, but I'm guessing.
Is that even Spanish?
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, Chico is. That's like
Chico's
small,
for sure
small
Spanish.
boy.
Bottled and source imported mineral water from... I'm almost certain I did this last time. Made in Mexico, yes.
Buckets.
It's like Topo Chico. It's like made in Japan.
I thought it was like Italian.
Everything in America is made in Japan, so I could only imagine that other places get shit from Japan too. I mean China too.
I want to see what this looks like forward. Or if it's
It
going
looks
to
better.
cast a shadow on my face.
I'll throw mine on for a second because I can't wear it with headphones.
So yeah, we went to San Diego for this little
Shindig.
dude.
Look at this dude.
For a little event. Yeah, you got a massive shadow.
Cheers, bro. Yeah, and no skin cancer.
Tastes like fucking Bud Light.
Mineral water.
So we went to San Diego to take graduation pictures for a good friend of ours. He's been on the show a couple times. His name is Oscar. He's graduating in June.
Congrats to him. Shout out to the boy Oscar.
That's why this guy is getting vaccinated, because you need to be fully vaccinated
In order to party.
or have like a recent COVID test to go.
Yeah. Which I figured I've been wanting to get the vaccine since it was released. Since all the pop-up shots opened up.
You were finally eligible to get it on the 16th.
Yeah.
So
But yeah,
you're
man.
fucking late. It's the 3rd.
Let's talk about San Diego for a little bit. What was your favorite thing about San Diego?
Not the fucking drive there, I'll tell you that.
No, not the overturned cement truck.
Fuck that shit. That was retarded.
Yeah, traffic in San Diego.
That was so bad.
Traffic in San Diego is by far
The worst.
the worst traffic I've ever seen. I'm like, we live close to LA, so if traffic in San Diego, traffic is just always worse in San Diego, and the drivers, they fucking take a chance, dude. They split in between cars like a fraction of an inch. They don't give a fuck out there.
No.
They're like, get out of my way, me.
They do have really nice carpool lanes, though.
Did you figure out the toll road situation?
I fucking forgot.
Okay, we'll figure that out. Write it down. I sent you the text. You have the website.
It's there.
You have like a day left.
Oh, what's up, Troy?
Hey, thanks for the follow.
Whimsy's really good at Smash, fun fact. He kicked
he?
my ass, and I'm the best in my friend group.
Damn. All right, that's enough hat today. I won't be able to hear. Traffic ticket. You want to pay your toll?
Toll roads. I'm just gonna pull it up
So
I can have it here.
You can get the app too. That's how that's how they wanted you to pay. Whimsy.
Emotes.
Love your fucking emotes, dude. Those are badass.
Concha. Rivers. Oh, Rivers. I know him.
Oh,
Well,
does
I
it
don't know
does it
him.
give the names of the
Yeah,
emotes?
so when you
oh, dude, that's so cool.
when you have sub emotes, it tells you where they're from and what they are.
That's so sick. We gotta get some of those. All we need to do is be more popular.
These are your emotes.
Those are sick, dude.
Place with pinball machines.
Dude, the pinball machine was the best. I fucking love pinball. Are these also yours?
Man,
Yeah, Whimsy 7 Pog. That's crazy.
I got a lot of popular friends.
Damn, bro. You need to step up your game.
I know. I'm fucking late to the party.
Every one of your friends is like a popular streamer, and you're like almost at episode 100. No emotes, no bitches.
Coming up next week.
Where's your swagger, dog?
Don't got it.
What happened?
Don't got it. What is swag? I got a backwards hat. That's pretty swag.
Swaggy. Whimsy? That's sick. I love all the emotes, dude.
Josh is swag. I am not swag.
Josh is swag. He's the definition of it.
So yeah, the first day driving out there, terrible. We took the 5, and right by the fucking Navy base there was this truck that was carrying cement barriers that tipped over. It wasn't windy. How it happened, who the fuck knows? But it fell over, blocking 2 lanes for like 6 miles.
Hours. It was hours.
It took us an hour to go a mile.
a mile.
And it was super shitty because there was only 6 miles left for us to get to our destination.
And there was no exits.
No exits.
Because we're right near like the naval base.
Yeah.
So they're like, you're either going to keep driving past the naval base or you're going to get shot on sight if you cross this fence.
Pretty much.
No in between.
So that was terrible.
So that was your least favorite part. What was your favorite part? I'm looking for good vibes.
I was
bro.
taking pictures.
That was your favorite part?
Yeah, I got to do my thing. I got to strut my stuff. I got to lay down in the dirt a few times. That was a lot of fun.
I noticed that. I was like, damn,
I
like
did
every
the most.
every photographer has to do that. And like, there's people looking at you, and it made you look more official.
Yeah.
Because it was just like, it's not just like a selfie or something for like Instagram. It's like, this dude brought a photographer.
Yeah, it makes the whole squad look cool. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I was going through some of them I've edited. I have like a whole a note card with all the numbers of the photos that I've edited so far that I want to give to him. And I keep zooming in on his glasses, and I can see myself doing a dumbass pose to take the picture.
Yeah. Sticking your tongue out and shit.
To see myself in the reflections. But it was a good time. And then Pacific Beach sucks ass.
Dude. Oh, can we tell that story?
I mean, we can leave out names and details, but yeah.
Oh my God. I want you to do it.
I like to think
because-
I'm the nicest guy in Camarillo.
Dude. That was
but
hilarious.
Pacific Beach is just full of assholes.
Pacific Beach sucks dick. We went to like, what, 3 bars in Pacific Beach? Maybe in total? Everyone there was a fucking cunt and an ass.
Not a fun place to be.
Service sucked, and I guess we're just getting all the bad stuff out of the way because I wanted to talk about the good things, but we'll just get the bad stuff out of the way. Not a single place I went to got my order right once. Not a single place. Every time I ordered something, I got some wings with barbecue sauce. They gave me buffalo sauce. I order a drink with no whipped cream. They give me extra whipped cream. I order a beer. They give me and everyone's order a watered down version of their beer. And it was just nonstop. There was that really, really good ramen place. I forget,
Tajima,
Tajima,
I believe.
Tajima Ramen in San Diego, or what was it?
It was in downtown.
East Village or something.
I mean, I can.
It was a really good place. Shout out to Tajima. And then was it Vietnamese, Filipino? The bread buns, it was like the little pancakes with the sauce and the
Papusa?
Papusa.
Mexican.
No, was it Papusa? That's
that we had in the morning.
no. That was really good too. But the flat, it was like a flatbread at the park.
That was a pupusa.
Was that the morning?
Yeah.
And what was the little tostada thing we had? Too?
Tinga.
Yeah, those are. I mean, there's
Tinga was day 1. Pupusa was day 2.
definitely a mixed bag, and no surprise, everything cooked by Oscar was the best. Any food prepared and made by the homie was better than most restaurants. So fucking slay, king, slay. And definitely got to try a bunch of new food and drinks that was super good.
Yeah, it's called Tajima.
Tajima, is it in East Village?
It was on like 9th Street. I mean, it's still San Diego.
Shout them out. And then the arcade place was super fucking fun. Coin Op. Coin Op was a dope ass place, man. Giant fucking arcade. Ton of pinball machines. The Pirates of the Caribbean one was shut down, but whatever. And yeah, dude, just fun to drink a beer. It was pretty okay meeting Dominic. Thanks, man. It's pretty okay to meet you. We'll play some Yu-Gi-Oh some more.
Apparently, you look like Raul.
Or
Raul looks like you.
You look like Raul, dude. I don't know how to describe the eyes and the cheeks. I get the same vibe. You guys look pretty much the same. And
we got hats.
The
Stone Brewery is actually really fucking nice.
Yeah, it's crazy. Now that we're like, we did so much shit.
Yeah. I mean, we went to a lot of places.
A ton of places.
I went to like 4 different places to take pictures. A flower field and a strawberry field. Didn't pick any strawberries. Sunflowers instead we took pictures with. Some of them were dead. Because of people.
People fucked it up.
Yeah, people fuck them up. They would they would draw shit in the sunflowers, like take out the seeds, and I hate people.
Yeah, they like carved a bunch of smiley faces, and it's like, unless I think the people who run the sunflower maze did it, don't fucking do it.
Just don't touch things that aren't yours.
Right?
Keep your hands to yourself.
And like all the walls in the maze are like just barreled down. Like, all right, guys, you found the way out. It's like a sunflower gone. They're like, this is the door. Trust me.
And then we went to Stone Brewery. Super nice. They were like,
really good food.
We were like, don't worry about the food. Get the drinks. Or something like that. And it was like,
he
food's
said,
not that great.
Yeah, you go there for the drinks. If you go there for the food, you're doing it wrong.
The food was fucking amazing.
The food was really good. It's really good. I got like this pulled pork brisket sandwich, and it was like fucking
delicious.
Just melted in my mouth.
So good. And the scenery was nice. They had a really nice big outdoor area.
Yeah, dude.
The bathroom was trippy.
The koi pond, the bathroom was sick.
There was no mirror. So the bathroom sinks were connected, the men's and the women's.
Is that so you can look at the women's asses, or just to fuck you up?
I mean, you can't.
Well, with the mirror, because their mirror was behind them. So you just check out each other's asses.
Oh, yeah.
I like what you got going on in the front. What you got going on in the back?
I don't know. There was no one on the other side, so it would be hard to
confirm.
Hard to figure that out.
Fair enough.
It was a trip. The whole time was like a trip, basically.
The whole trip was
Saw a whole bunch of cool things.
Yeah.
Took a lot of nice pictures. Pacific Beach fucking sucks dick. That's really it. That's my whole weekend.
Yeah. That's the synopsis. It was super nice to have like a
hot as fuck.
Yeah. It was hot until the very last day, when we didn't have to do any walking.
Yeah.
It was really nice just moving around and doing a bunch of things, though, because it made the day fly by. And it was like, you wake up, do a bunch of things, and then you like chilling, drinking, hanging out, and then next day do it again. Felt like it felt a little bit like work, but it was also like leisurely. It was like very, very casual. Super nice. But as I was saying, after that, I was told to get my vaccine so I can go to the graduation or the party and all that. And basically, you need 2 doses. So I knew I needed to get the first dose as soon as I got back, which I did. And my second dose is scheduled for 2 weeks away, 3 weeks away, maybe. But I wanted to talk about my experience getting my vaccine.
Go ahead.
Because it was super fucking trippy.
How so? They're just putting a needle in your arm.
Not with my brain. So the way my brain works, have I ever told you about my numbers thing? I'm like, these numbers mean yes, these numbers mean no.
Yes.
Okay. So I went to CVS and I scheduled the appointment for the day, and I was like, right now, 3:30, let's go. I drive to the one that we always go to, and I roll up and I walk down the aisle 15. I'm like, yes, good thing. Positive vibes. The air conditioner was good. It was nice and chilly in there. I like it cold. And I'm walking down the aisle, and I shit you not. Guess what I see? I see fucking pregnancy tests. I see fucking prophylactics. I see like vitamins, and I see a bunch of things. And I'm starting to like look around. I'm getting all the details, and I'm like, yo, this is like a vibe, right? Like you go down this aisle and you see like a bunch of like life products, like stay healthy, right? Wellness things and good things that are like undoubtedly good.
Sure. Pregnancy tests are good.
And I hand my ID card, I hand my driver's license to the cute nurse, and she goes, okay, what's your appointment for? I was like, 3:30, and she's like, cool, let me just scan your ID, bloop. You're not in the system. I was like, yeah, I did it just an hour ago, so it might be updated. She's like, okay, cool, let me check online. And then she checks online, and she goes, you're not in the system. And I was like, oh, that's weird. Okay, well, what should I do? And she's like, you have a text message? And I showed her the text message, and she clicked on the text message, and she goes, you're at the wrong CVS.
Dumbass.
I need to go to the one over there on O'Neill. And I was like, all right, thanks. And she says, good luck. And that gave me a chill. I was like, ooh, what do you mean good luck?
Well, I mean, the vaccine fucks up a lot of people.
Yeah, I know. But like to be told that, like after being like, good vibes, pregnancy test, everything's life in this aisle. Good luck. Go to the other O'Neill. Go to the other CVS. I sit down, and I'm on the aisle 16, and 16's a bad number for me. 16's bad luck. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, all right, well, that's probably just a coincidence. Like, I'll ignore it. And then I give them my ID and all that. They check me in, like, go take a seat on the benches, on the seat. I was like, cool. And the nurse is like rubbing me down with the alcohol swab, and she's like, da-da-da-da-da, these are all the side effects. You're going to fart, you're going to puke and vomit, and your arm's going to hurt, no drinking, this and that. And like, a lot of people have been having allergic reactions. So like, if you have any allergies to anything, like stay here for 15 to 30 minutes and make sure you're good and healthy before anything happens. And then you can go home. And I was like, okay. And she's like, I need verbal consent. And I was like, you have verbal consent. And she's like, great. Now, done. And she pokes me and she's like, go sit over there. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm sitting down, right? In the back. And I'm looking around this aisle. Guess what I see, bro? I see fucking rat poison. I see fucking like Clorox and bleach. I see mouse traps. I see the little glued pads for mice, and just a bunch of shit about death. So just from one CVS to the next, one feels like it's full of life and everything's gonna be okay. This one's just like, it felt like you went from a vaccine to a cleansing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I'm in this aisle where it's just all this shit, and it's like death and dead rats and like cleaning supplies and like Drano and like acid and burn and all that stuff, as opposed to like pregnancy tests and like prophylactics and like lubricants and like stuff you have fun with, or like tampons, whatever. Like, I don't know. You can
have fun with tampons.
You can have fun with tampons.
Use them to plug up a bloody nose.
You use them however you want to use them. But I was in that aisle looking at all like the fucking like dead rat poison and like off bug spray, you know, like shit like that. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, yo, this is fucking creepy, because it feels like you go from one CVS to the next, and this one feels like it's trying to get rid of you. It's like, I mean, if it was a movie, it would be so perfect to be like,
sure, if it was
you're gonna die.
If it was a movie, this is real life though.
Yeah, that's not wellness vibes. Big not wellness vibes. Here, come take this thing that's gonna heal you next to rat poison, off bug spray, Drano, and rat traps. Cool.
The other CVS sells that stuff too.
I know, but we weren't getting shots right next to them, bro. All I'm saying was, I'm not saying there's some huge conspiracy. I'm just saying the vibe was off. Dude, the vibe was not there. The vibe was like, hey, you know the thought in the back of your head? Look at that rat poison. And then like just all the anxiety, just fucking
Drink it.
Just all that shit like started to like, I was like, whoa. And that lady was like, good luck. I know the one in our Neil's a little sketchy.
But you're feeling good now?
I feel,
that you got it?
my arm's just sore. I feel fine. I actually felt a bit of euphoria because usually when I do something and I'm happy about it, I'll feel a little bit like overly happy.
You're feeling good.
Yeah, I feel great. But aside from my arm hurting, it was just like, it was like a very like dark kind of feeling. They're like, hey, so you're gonna vomit and shit your pants, probably. Don't drink. And shit. Yeah. Oh, you allergic to anything? I was like, seasonal allergies, and like, okay, well, like, there's a chance you have a very serious allergic reaction. So just sit in the back for like 15 minutes, and we'll make sure you don't die.
I mean,
and I was like,
Wasabi wants to know your lucky and bad, unlucky numbers.
Okay, so they're broken up, right? They're broken up
into good luck and bad luck.
into
Yes.
good luck and bad luck, but there's forms, right? 1, 4, 9, and 5 usually are pretty lucky numbers for me. But if you put them together, like 15 is like, if I had to make a choice, like 322, those are all neutral numbers. Those numbers mean nothing to me, right? 2 is like neutral, 3 is like half a 6, and 6 is like a bad number. So it's like, I don't know. It's like 1. There was actually like a breakdown of it, but the way I interpret it is different than what like anything says online. So that's kind of a waste of time.
So if you see a 6 and 6 is bad to you, you can just be like, that's 2 3s. We're good now.
No. But it's not just seeing the numbers. It's you get like an initial feeling with them. I sometimes like when I was in the aisle looking at 16, I was like, that's a bad number, but I didn't feel like I should be worried.
It's a good thing you're not Chinese because 4 is a no-go.
Why is 4 a no-go? But yeah, those numbers are all good. 2 is neutral, meaning it's like it doesn't matter what I do. Like if I like, let's just say I'm gonna order a cheeseburger, right? And I weigh 400 pounds, and the doctor was like, "Don't eat a cheeseburger because you might have a heart attack." And the cheeseburger, I order it, and they're like, the price is $2.22. I'd be like, okay, well then I'm not gonna have a heart attack. It doesn't matter. This cheeseburger is not the cheeseburger that's gonna kill me. But if I saw a cheeseburger and they're like, the price is like $2.16, I'd be like, no, I'll go with a salad instead. Do you know what I'm saying? Because
That's so arbitrary.
it's not. It's hard to describe. You know what I'm saying? Like the vibe of everything. Like you ever pick up on the energy of a room?
I understand it. I don't get it though.
Oh, it sounds like death. That's interesting.
The pronunciation.
Yeah.
Like I understand this whole world of vibes that everyone's living in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it.
Well, it's because you don't feel it, right?
It's basically nothing to me.
You ever felt happy?
Yes.
When was the last time you felt happy?
Yesterday.
Why?
I got donuts.
Okay. When you eat a donut and you're like feeling like a kid or, God damn, shut up, bro. I'm trying to have a podcast here.
I'm talking here.
You eating the donut and you're just living and vibing in your own world, right? Imagine if you see something, like you see a deer head, and every time you see a deer head, you feel the same way you feel when you ate that donut. Okay, now imagine stubbing your toe. And every time you see the number 3, you feel like you stubbed your toe. I don't obviously feel like I stubbed my toe. It's not a.
So it's just negative associations or positive associations with certain objects.
Sure, but it's like I said, I saw it was on aisle 16. I saw that and I was told like that's a coincidence. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. Like I know it says like when I see you seeing the number is one thing, but you have to have the feeling with it. It's like seeing it is like
how I would
passing someone in the street, and then like feeling it is being like, "What's up?" Like nodding the head.
So like how I would try to say same because I still don't fucking understand when people just say same. Mm-hmm. And you guys would be like, "You're doing it wrong, Josh."
You were. She very clearly outlined the rules of that.
I never fucking heard that.
Well, she did.
Not to me.
Okay. We don't have to get into that right now. Let's try and stay on topic. Am I clear?
I understand the concept and idea of vibes. Do I experience them? Probably. Am I gonna walk into fucking Tractors Plus?
I love how we're really getting some really good like niche names out right now.
Or like a farm supply store.
Tractor Supply Company.
And they have the section full of pesticides. Because you're a farmer, you don't want the rats eating your shit. Mm-hmm. It's your livelihood. So here's like the fucking poison section. I'm not going to look at that and be like, I can't shop here.
Okay. Let me ask you this. If you went down the aisle in a CVS and you saw a bunch of things that made you feel good, and then they're like, here's a shot for a vaccine. And you're like, okay, cool, I'll take the shot.
I'd be indifferent either way.
Cool. But now let's just put the vaccine place in the Tractor Supply hardware or
if
whatever.
that's where my appointment was, it wouldn't matter.
Near fertilizer and
I don't
shit.
give a fuck.
You wouldn't care.
No.
I
got
a huge problem with
vaccinated
that.
right next to condoms.
I would have too if I went to the same one. But they sent me.
Well, I got mine at Target.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, they sent my ass down to the fucking. Sent my ass down the way, bro.
If you have a pregnancy scare and you see baby commercials, that scares you.
Yes, 100%, bro.
You guys are tripping.
You don't even understand, dude. Like, if you've ever had a pregnancy scare,
That's just anxiety.
sure, but it's a fucking shock. It's like a jolt of it's a feeling, and it's like it might be the anxiety, but I had the anxiety, right? But I saw the number, and the number was like, no, you're good.
Is vibes just anxiety?
Maybe.
What the fuck?
Maybe vibes are. I mean, yeah. I mean, remember what time we went to that bar and the dude walked in with a backpack crying?
I wasn't
and like,
there.
Dude, one time this big white kid walked into a bar with a backpack crying, not talking to anyone. And he was like, talk to me. I love you. And like, I guess some girl like hooked up with this other guy. And I was like, we're leaving right now. Because if there's not a gun in that backpack, there's a bomb. And I don't want to be there for either. So it's like, sure, maybe it is anxiety, but like, it's the feeling, but the numbers are like confirmation for me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I can feel anxious, but if I see 15, I'm like, no, we're good. And if I see 16 and I feel anxious, I feel that feeling of like, that's not a part of the equation. That's a coincidence. I was just pointing out the atmosphere of the CVS, vastly different, and then the numbers for me played the role in the gut check, to where it's like, even though you're seeing all this imagery and you're making yourself panicked, and this number is here, this number's got nothing to do with it. You're fine. And then fun fact, the way it ended, 15 is yes, 16 is no, 17 means you avoided it. Right? It means everything's okay, even though it looks sketchy. So usually, like, I'll be like driving, right? And I'll be sending a text message and it'll be like 16, like 3:16. I'm like, all right, well, I just focus on driving. I'm not supposed to be sending this text message. And then I'll look at the clock and it turns to 17. And I'm like, well, then I definitely wasn't supposed to be sending that text message. but 17 means like all clear. Like
You shouldn't be texting and driving in the first place.
I get that. I'm just telling you.
You can't use numbers to justify
I'm just
that.
telling you how it works. People use other shit to justify it. You text and drive. Don't holier than thou me.
Yeah, but I'm good at driving.
Okay, well,
I'm good at it.
No,
I eat tacos and drive.
I have a conscious weigh me down.
Yes, I've never had a pregnancy scare, but I have kissed a girl. And the learning and Whimsy saying, "Have you ever learned a new word or concept and see it everywhere?" I usually associate that with if someone gets a new car. I usually see that car in more places, but that's just because I'm more aware. Like, okay,
Of the style.
yeah, like when you had your CRV, I would see
RVs.
shitty CRVs everywhere.
Yeah. I remember the first time this actually happened to me. I was in like 5th grade, and my dad was playing harmonica, and he improvised his harmonica solo. And everyone was like, wow, that was really good. And then everyone was like, what song was that? And he was like, I improvised. Like, I had no idea what I was doing. And everyone was like, wow, that's great. And then I went to school like literally that day, next day or whatever, and improvised was like on the spelling test. And then I learned the definition of improvised. And then after that, it was like everyone started using the word improvised. Like, you got to improv. It was in movies. Like, we'll improvise a plan. We'll do this. We'll improvise. And I was like, holy shit! It's just all like rushing in all at once. So yes, that happens to me quite often, actually. Yeah, maybe it is just an awareness,
thing. It's like what I imagine literacy to be.
The thing you can't quite grasp.
Yeah. Almost there. One of these days I'll get it.
Yeah, man. I mean,
as soon as something new enters like your vocabulary, you know what it means now. You're probably going to see it more and or hear it more.
Well, that's why they say reading makes you smarter, because chances are you're going to come across a word you don't know and look it up. And now you've added something to...
Nah, I just pronounced it.
Your economy of...
Just kept going.
Yeah, but remember the Cthulhu book?
Yeah.
Like, I looked up a bunch of words in there, and I forgot all of them.
Yeah, I don't look up any.
But the Sun Tzu book, I remember words. And the meditation book, I remember words. And I've used some on the podcast, and you're like, is that being used right? And I was like, yeah, totally is, because I looked it up.
Wow, look at you, scholar.
Wow. I know. I got a huge booger in my nose, excuse me. Talk about something, I don't know, puppies.
I have a quote for the day. It's actually from the 29th. It's abstainer, a weak person who yields to the temptation of denying himself a pleasure. That was by Ambrose Bierce from the Devil's Dictionary. It's basically just a definition of calling someone a pussy who abstains from anything. Nothing wrong with that, though. Everyone has their own choices to make for whatever reason.
An abstainer. That's pretty hilarious. You, Josh, abstain from the vibe.
It's not that
and literacy.
It's not that I don't choose to vibe.
I think you choose not to vibe. I think you nice. He missed the shot
Barely.
because he wasn't vibing. He's not vibing high enough.
What's something that you... I just had a fucking stroke reading that. Sorry. What's something that you look at or someone and that makes you automatically hate them? I'm late. What did I miss?
Ghost Hand, what's up, man?
Ghost Hand, we're talking about vibes and vaccines.
And we also talked about our trip to San Diego and Stonehouse and everything. It was a lot of fun.
It's just Stone.
What'd I say?
Stonehouse. You've been saying Stonehouse like all weekend.
Oh.
But I haven't corrected you because it's minuscule.
Well, thanks.
But it's just the Stone Brewing Company.
Yeah, Stone Brewing. We had a good time in San Diego. Traffic sucks. Almost got in a fight. I'm not allowed to drink beer because I got the vaccine.
I mean, he could if he wanted.
You're up to speed.
He's abstaining from beer because someone who is not a nurse or a doctor told him to.
The person at the CVS pharmacy is a doctor. They don't just let anyone stab you in the arm with a vaccine, bro.
At all the major vaccination centers, they do. They're all volunteers.
CVS is a major vaccination center.
Like the drive-through ones, and like the
What?
stadiums.
No, I didn't go to those.
I know. I'm not saying you did, but all those are volunteers.
That's stupid.
It's not that hard. They just pinched.
Don't touch me.
I didn't touch.
Got PTSD.
I'm not touching you at all. I'm getting a call from Phoenix.
Answer
They
it.
just pinched the skin and right in.
Answer it.
No.
Can I answer it?
They just want to update my car warranty,
Damn.
which is not a thing ever.
This is our last time trying to contact
Something that you look at or something that automatically makes you hate them.
Okay.
They gotta have kind of longish blonde hair. Gotta have glasses. Gotta be wearing a white t-shirt. Dumbass dark eyebrows.
You're describing yourself right now.
Yeah. I hate myself. God forbid me morbidly obese people. That, yeah, I hate obese people too.
I mean, I think I qualify as obese, but I know what you're saying.
I don't like the. Well, it's morbid. That's different.
People who ride scooters at Disneyland probably shouldn't be at Disneyland eating churros, riding scooters.
Now, if you ride a bird at Disneyland, that shit's cool.
Things like that. You know what? Two things. One thing that is an immediate, like, I will fucking fight you right now on the spot is, like, if you're at, like, a restaurant
If you're wearing a 16.
and you give your kids an iPad and they just blast the music of whatever game they're playing, whatever fucking YouTube video they're watching, I hope you die in an accident on the way home.
Can't tune them out?
Nope. Can't do it. Can't do it. I can't not listen to
Circus music?
That was fucking my attempt at Angry Birds.
For me, it's guys with handlebar mustache. People who don't use
people who
earbuds.
don't use fucking earbuds, dude. Like, if you're in a restaurant and you're really trying to listen to whatever, fine. But, like, Jesus, man, that's just like
People talking on speakerphone. I hate people who
chill.
are on speakerphone, but they're also on FaceTime
Yeah.
in public. Using that as an alternative to a phone call.
Pretty obnoxious. For me, the biggest pet peeve though is like, I understand we're in public, but like you're also like blasting music all of a sudden or like a video, and it's like way louder than a normal conversation because you're trying to put the audio above everyone's conversation so you can hear your game or whatever it is you're doing, which consequently drowns out everyone's conversation, including my conversation, like across the room. And then the parents just sit there looking all depressed, not paying attention to the kid, like, Jesus Christ, we should have gotten an abortion. And I'm agreeing with you at that moment. But people who just like, and like, here's the thing, like, if you're just talking loud, that doesn't bother me. It's just the fact that it's on a phone or a speaker, it bugs the shit out of me. Like, you ever like be walking and there's a guy like riding a bike and he's got like a speaker in his backpack, just like bumping music.
Yeah.
Bugs the shit out of me too. The only thing is like I know they're just gonna pass by me. It's just it's weird, but it's like
I don't mind that.
it's
I like to listen to music while I ride a bike.
sure, go for it. But like now put that into a Denny's, you know?
Why would I be riding my bike in a Denny's?
You wouldn't be playing music in it. Why would you be playing music in a fucking Denny's?
Why would I be riding my bike in a Denny's?
Well, you wouldn't. So why would you be playing music in a Denny's? You just bring a fucking Bluetooth speaker, hook it up, fucking blueberry pancakes and fucking skillet. Let's go.
Maybe they're trying to recreate the Denny's incident of 2013. I've grown to stop hating children screaming and reveal in the misery and pain that they are feeling. Like, yeah, you little shit, get fucked.
I love it.
We
I
hate-
think
we
you meant
hate
to say
kids.
revel, but yeah.
We hate kids.
Kids are the worst, dude. And like that's the thing is like I know those kids are gonna grow up to be like pieces of shit because like
Just like me.
your parents are pieces of shit right now in that fucking booth, like ignoring you eating pancakes. What the fuck is up, Denny's?
See, Wasabi knows the Denny's incident of 2013.
Durex ads, yeah.
Let's pull up the Denny's incident. I'll show that today.
Yeah, that's my on-site. That's my biggest pet peeve. The other one I forgot already. It wasn't that big. I was just gonna be nitpicky, but it has something to do with kind of what Josh was saying. It reminded me of it, but it doesn't matter. but for sure. And Phantom was there, dude. Go for it.
This is the Denny's incident. Oh, I didn't want to click that video. I don't know what that is.
And now we're canceled. Denny's isn't usually bad, but last time I went there with Phantom, it was really bad. And then it was like super late, but it was like packed, which is what made it so annoying because it was like a packed fucking restaurant. And then like just one kid across the restaurant was like playing some videos on YouTube and shit. And like, it just drives me crazy. It's a pet peeve. I'm sure there's like a rational reason as to why, but it just bugs the shit out of me.
I love Denny's, even if it is trash and the Walmart of food chains. I love it. And it happened because people found this, I guess it is abandoned. I'll give it that. Somewhere. No idea where it is, but they held a concert there.
It's just so sick.
And this video surfaced of, what's up? What's up? And what makes it is though, what the fuck is up, Denny's?
Yeah. Because it's so like...
It's just what?
He didn't,
Like, what did he just say?
He didn't intend to sound as dumb as he did, but like...
No, he didn't even sound dumb.
From a third person looking in, you're like, oh, what?
It's just, it catches you so off guard.
It's peak white trash. IHOP is pretty sad too. I mean, there's no real breakfast place.
IHOP serves beer.
We got mimosas though. Oh, they do beer too. There's no real breakfast place you can go to find happiness. You know what I'm saying? Like
McDonald's.
Yeah, but
They're
even
like
that's
7
like
hash browns.
way too expensive.
Yeah.
But like breakfast is like a fleeting thing. Like there's like a few cafes you can go to that are like pretty nice, and I like those.
Braxton's has good breakfast.
Yeah, Braxton's is a great place for breakfast. But
Just have Oscar cook breakfast for you every day.
yeah, exactly. Just wife him up. But I would never like Five and Diner. I'd go to Five and Diner every day. But
I feel like maybe once a week.
yeah, I do that regularly because it's that good. But man, like I don't think anyone goes to like Denny's or IHOP once a week unless they're like traveling, and like there's a lot of hotels out here, so that's why these breakfast places are there, because people wake up
Right off the freeway.
hit some breakfast and then go to work or whatever meeting they have for the day.
Or like eggs and things out here.
Eggs and things is not bad, but it's also just like it's just a ton of old people.
And wasabi with his Harold's House of Omelets.
Harold's House of Omelets is pretty good.
I haven't been there in forever.
I haven't been there in years.
But he goes once a week.
Yeah, I mean that's cool, man. You gotta have your thing. But like, if it was like Denny's or IHOP, I'd be like, dude, is like everything okay at home? You know what I'm saying? Like,
We used to go to Denny's all the time.
drunk at 3 a.m. That's different.
I mean, we still went.
We had no standards. There's no
Still don't.
There's no standards when you show up there. Like, and that's why maybe I was so critical, because we weren't wasted. Like, we actually went there for dinner, like for a meal, instead of just like food to like not vomit that night. You know what I'm saying? Like, Denny's is like a booty call for food.
Haven't been in a while. I wonder how she's doing.
To Denny's?
Yeah.
Go to Denny's, man.
Yeah, idea of like a full breakfast, like the gotta have pancakes,
Yeah.
and eggs and meats. Mm-hmm. That's a lot, and potatoes.
Usually when there's
It's
like
fucking huge.
usually if I do full breakfast ever, it's with my family for like Christmas. Because whenever I'm with my family, we do like a whole breakfast, lunch, and dinner thing. We do usually a big breakfast, a light lunch, and then a huge dinner. That's kind of how it goes.
Harold's do or die for life. Patton Oswalt bit about Denny's. I've served him pizzas before.
That means he'd give us permission to play that video. No? All right. It was worth a shot.
That's not how that works.
Patton Oswalt is a hilarious dude. Yeah. Well, he's short and
Old.
old and not attractive, but he's a funny fucking guy.
He's short and fucking ugly.
Yeah. But everyone loves him.
Yeah.
And that's all you can really ask for. Pat knows. You're really slurping those down. I'm drinking this water. This boring ass water.
You picked it.
Well, I know, but it's like it's because it's in a glass.
I thought you were gonna get Fiji.
I wanted to, but this is like clinkable, you know? Clink.
You can cheers the Fiji. It just won't make a sound. Denny's is the bottom bitch because no matter how bad or good someone, you always to go back.
Like I said, man, it's the booty call. It's one of those like, fuck, it's 3 a.m. I'm drunk. I just want to bury my face in some
For
fucking
shame meals.
Oh.
Get a steak.
Yeah. Yeah, at 3 in the morning.
And mashed potatoes.
Whatever you want, man. Like, Denny's is like that whore you call at 3 in the morning. He's just like, look, if you want to do anal, let me know before I come over. That's it. Like, just...
Let me prep.
Yeah, just let me prep. Give me some prep time. And you're just like, every time, kicking down the door, and it's like, anal. And she's like, I didn't prep. And you're like, I don't care.
Steak dinner.
We did steak dinner. We did it that one time when you were cool with this, so you got to do it every time now. Yeah, dude. Denny's is a little whore.
Big whore.
Yeah.
How tall is Denny's?
Denny's is like 4'3".
Little whore.
Little whore. I see Denny's like.
How much does Denny's weigh? Like 80 pounds?
Like 93.
Nice.
Tiny, tiny bitch.
Denny's is a spinner.
Denny's is a spinner, for sure. You just fucking move her over here. Put whatever you want, wherever you want.
What is Denny's body count? Too high.
Damn. How many Americans have eaten out Denny's? Let's see.
Millions.
Millions. Denny's has a body count in the millions. Mm-hmm.
Brazilian pound cake. Pound cakes. Pancakes sound good.
Pound cakes sound good, too.
More like crepes. Thin layer pancake. We used to envelop your favorite filling. Ham and cheese. Ham and cheese is a great combo.
So good.
Even if you fall asleep. Denny's doesn't love you.
Yeah, Denny's doesn't love you. She's just also bored, too.
It's her job.
Yeah, yeah. Like, it's transactional.
No strings attached.
It's for sure transactional.
Denny's is dead inside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Denny's wishes she could go back to college and get an education.
But she can't.
Denny's has more people inside of her than the Vatican. Well, Denny's doesn't also touch little boys.
Yeah. I was going to say Denny's has had more people inside of it than the Vatican's altar boys, which is even more.
I like how we just personified a brand and continue to shit on it.
Look, man.
And we didn't even talk about Wendy's, who actually has a female brand.
Do they?
Yeah, Wendy.
Oh.
The ginger bitch?
Yeah, I'm there. I didn't know you meant like a female spokesperson. I mean, we could be doing the same thing about Progressive Auto Insurance right now, about Flo, or fucking AT&T and fucking...
She does not deserve that. She's a nice person.
Whatever her name is. Speaking of big tits, did you guys see Billie Eilish's Vogue cover?
Tasteful.
Yeah.
The fastest post on Instagram to get 1 million likes. 6 minutes.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. Smaller than the heart attack chain where the owner is a dietarian and got frustrated with fat people giving them heart attacks. I want to go to that heart attack restaurant in Vegas.
What? Really?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's just like they have really big portions. And if you don't finish it, they spank you.
Oh, gotcha.
That one. Everyone's dressed up like nurses.
Yeah. I'd like to go there, but I'm not allowed back because I got an erection. Can I have another bottle of water?
Yeah, it's on Fremont.
Yeah.
I just like to eat a lot.
Till you fucking hate you're
Yeah.
a gorger.
So I'm a big fan of buffets. But yeah, I guess back to Billie Eilish.
That's all I gotta say. I was just trying to,
Talk about titties.
Well, I mean,
She's a child, freshly 18.
Denny's doesn't sound like a boy's name.
That was a terrible attempt.
It wasn't an attempt. That was fucking.
You might as well just.
I just wanted to
might
flick
as well
it.
just dropped it on the floor.
Yeah, I did. It hit straight to the floor.
Rude.
Wooed. Yeah, man. I mean, look, I feel like every singer, if you even look at Miley Cyrus, they all have to go through that. It's I don't want to say a rite of passage, but
The sexualization?
but there's no avoiding it because people are going to say shitty things.
Sure.
So what do? They, like you said earlier, they got to take the power back. They got to be like, yeah, it is my body and own it, you know?
It's a better way of taking the power back compared to what Demi Lovato did.
Cutting her hair and cussing out a fucking diabetic cookie company. Okay.
Well, just sugar-free.
This needs to stop. Demi Lovato, you need to stop doing heroin.
She did.
Yeah, for like...
We don't know how long, but she stopped.
People always say they stopped and they've been clean. And then they go for 3 months and they relapse and they're like, I've been clean for 3 months. I know drug addicts, bro. They fucking...
You don't know drug addicts with a lot of money.
Which is why they relapse. Oh, no. Wait. Are you trying to say people with money who are drug addicts won't relapse?
No, they just might have... they have the ability to have all those different resources to help them get off of drugs.
Denny's is one of those androgynous names where you get beat up in high school. Yeah. Hi, I'm Denny's. This is my friend Vagina. His mom named him that to
I would just say
combat gender roles.
Denny.
Yeah. Dennis.
My name is Denny.
Denny sounds like a... I mean, look.
It just sounds like Danny.
It'd be weird. It'd be weirder because we're straight. If we're just like, yeah, fucking Denny's is a little man whore, you fucking butthole. It's like, that's a little, it's like, of course we're going to personify it as a woman, dude. Like, we're not going to fucking sit here and be like,
you don't want to fuck little
men
boy.
rape. I don't
You
know.
don't want to fuck little, little boy Denny?
No, I don't want to fuck a little boy Denny. I want little 4 foot, 95 pound spinner Denny, who is of age. Damn, guys, chill.
Yeah.
And it's consensual. I mean,
You're paying for it. So
yeah.
Whether they want it or not.
Transactional.
Yeah, I remember when people were drawing art of Wendy.
Really?
Still is. People are.
I mean, it's
It's that Rule 34 good shit.
It's always going to be out there. It's going to be out there forever, and it's never going to stop.
Smoking cigarettes while giving you head. I feel like that's very specific.
No, I don't think Wendy does that.
But Denny.
That's
Denny.
Denny. Denny does that.
Wendy's has the best mixtape. Yes.
Mm-hmm. The only mixtape
Of fast food.
of a fast food chain. Yep.
Because you know why not. There it
Damn,
is again.
that shit is not working. It should be. It worked the first day.
What if we plug this into the power conditioner?
It should help. We just get a power conditioner for every outlet. The hamburger help mix.
Is that a thing?
That's got to be a thing. I feel like Hamburger Helper dropped some fucking bars, bro.
The little glove?
Mm-hmm. Oh, Hamburger Helper sounds so good right now.
Just don't burn it.
Yeah, well, I learned my lesson, bro. I don't know what I was doing back then.
SoundCloud.
Helper.
From Lefty out of Minneapolis. Yeah, there's a... Yeah, that exists. I didn't know that.
Is it the actual restaurant or is it just some dude clowning? That was terrible. We're not getting a good sample size. They all sound like different people.
Well, so does wasn't the Wendy's all different people too?
No, that's one girl.
Oh.
It is the brand.
Yeah.
I love that Hamburger Helper is just like, how can we appeal to suburban poor people? And some dude stand up and went like, hip hop. Wendy's is doing it. And everyone's just like, you know what? Sure.
This box dinner just got better.
This box dinner just got lit. I love that, but like, it's like literally that's people's jobs in corporate America. How do we reach poor people? And they're like, rap music. They love it.
It's not racist.
It's not stereotyping. We just Wendy's did it first, and she's a white girl.
DiGiorno endorsed domestic violence.
Oh, I gotta hear that. First of all, I love DiGiorno pizza. But do I love domestic violence enough to defend DiGiorno pizza? We'll find out, I guess. Honestly, DiGiorno pizza is better than most delivery pizzas.
Back in 2014.
It's got to be like a mistype.
DiGiorno pizza is known for an active, irreverent Twitter feed, but Monday night the brand made a serious misstep when it jumped on a hashtag conversation about domestic violence. The brand took down the tweet 20 minutes later after harsh backlash, but many of Twitter took screenshots.
Screenshots.
In case you missed it, at DiGiorno Pizza engaged with domestic violence awareness hashtag why it stayed last night. It went like this to a picture. Please don't be deleted. Why I stayed. You had pizza.
That's hilarious.
When I assume the hashtag is why they couldn't get out of abusive
relationships.
Why I stayed. You had pizza. That's
so funny. That's
so
terrible.
Bad. That's so
but that's
fucking
funny.
Bad.
I love that someone sat down and thought, how do we reach out to
that intern got fired.
Let's see. Wendy's and Hamburger Helper are really running the rap game right now. Us as DiGiorno, how can we compete with them? And someone's like, domestic abuse. That gets a lot of attention. How about we just creep into those numbers, into those demographics? Sounds like free publicity to me. Send it, Jeremy.
I think, well, I disagree with you. I think that Denny's is the type of girl that would punch you and you would have to apologize.
Yeah, dude. Like Denny's is small and fiery. You're kind of painting a white trash whore. Like, you're not all the way wrong. You're just like
She'll
a little
beat
bit
the
wrong.
shit out of you.
Yeah, Denny's is fiery, bro. Denny's is like a fucking bad mouth. Like, if you don't give me my fucking heroin after we fuck, like
She can bench like a nice 350.
yeah, small but mighty. She's from the streets, but she doesn't let the streets own her. You know what I'm saying?
Name burger contest where this person did nothing wrong. I love when companies open up contests of like, pick the name of our new thing, new product, and everyone just memes the shit out of it. Like Shrek is always in like the top 5 just cause.
Shrek burger, yeah.
Fucking Smash did it. They want to like vote on the next character, and everyone was like Goku. I was like, no,
We don't have that licensing.
it's not gonna happen.
If they did, though, like, I mean, imagine.
That'd be so bad.
You think it'd be bad? I think it'd be good for them.
For Smash, here's a guy who can fly, gets a dumbass power up, and is super strong. Have fun.
Go nuts.
Gino, never gonna happen.
What's Gino?
He's from
Characters.
Super Mario RPG. Not so nice. National Socialism for some reason. Minecraft Steve. Yeah, mine. I haven't played Smash.
That's where I lost faith in Smash, bro.
I haven't played, besides that time at the beach, I haven't played Smash since the
You went to the
first.
beach to play Smash?
Not to play Smash. We played
Oh.
Smash at the beach.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Since
saying.
after like the last character, the first Fighter Pass came out.
You guys brought like a TV and everything?
No,
Oh, I was gonna say, that sounds sick.
no, just like on a Switch.
Yeah.
So it's been a long time.
I guess that's another thing that's like kind of a pet peeve is like when it's just like blatantly selling out. Like everyone was like, Steve just a Minecraft character. It's not like a Nintendo thing. It's got no association, no affiliation. And it's probably going to be in there unless the contract expires in the next Smash. You know what I'm saying? Who knows?
Remake Melee. Melee 2. HD.
A remake in Melee would be great.
but
Just a
keep-
remastered skins.
Just visually.
Yeah.
Don't change any gameplay.
Same mechanics, just visuals. That'd be great. I think Yeah, dude. Melee is way better than Ultimate. And just...
They play very similarly.
Yeah, but it's...
Depending on, like, what kind of characters you play.
But it's still better.
Depends.
Do you really feel like...
I mean, it depends on, like, what you do. How you choose to play. Depends on play styles.
Slippy.
Yeah. I've tried Slippy a few times. I'm just not good enough to play with people online because they're
Tryhards.
everyone is really good.
Turns out, yeah.
But it is like the best. I mean, they run tournaments on it, and there's little to no complaints.
No lag.
I mean, there is a little bit, but
Well, you figure like fighting games are
It's
pretty
super
easy
nice.
because it's like just 2 characters, stage, and then everything visual is handled by the computer, the game console, and then everything's just code online, so it's just like movements and
just
stuff.
internet
Yeah.
and input delay and whatnot. But
So it can't be too much.
how Slippy did it is really good. The rollback.
What's Slippy?
It's the program
Gotcha.
running on Dolphin.
Yeah. That's where we did the emulators.
Mm-hmm.
Dolphin's pretty good. Seems pretty stable.
Dolphin's a good one. But I want to get back into it. I'll see my controller. One of these days I'll get it back. I don't need it. I can use the Pro controller.
Who has it?
Ryan does. It's at his house.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
2DDB memes. Yeah, if you put in a little bit more effort, you know. But I like the kind of trashiness of them. Mm-hmm.
I legit saw that one you sent, and I was like, do we have like just a mob of people
Did someone else make that?
in Colorado like supporting us with guns? Like they really like what we have to say?
It's George Floyd fucking our ears.
Okay. Not bad, actually.
Our logo is over George Floyd, and that says my ears. I know it's a little bit gross.
Well,
And then the other one was my favorite. I forgot their name. It was like Krispy Kreme.
back out again with the Krispy Kreme.
Yeah. Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme. Yeah. That's all that is.
Our 1 year anniversary is coming up on the 12th.
I know, man. But we still haven't discussed what's going on in episode 100.
Nobody knows what we want to do. No one is giving us good suggestions.
Yeah.
Besides having like that mega swap in, swap out people thing.
What?
Rotate like the big panel.
A big panel?
Yeah, of people.
That'd be okay.
Hot dub stream. I'll get naked.
Hot dub, yeah.
I have no way of getting the water out. Besides like the sink. That is the meta nowadays on Twitch. Streaming a hot tub.
Yeah. Well,
Pull your titties out.
I don't think people want to see my titties.
They want to
Or
see
do they?
They might want to see 2 dudes in a hot tub.
They might want to see 2 dudes in a hot tub.
I'd be fine with that. I just know my roommates would have a fucking cow. What the fuck are you doing? You're gonna get water everywhere.
Yeah, it definitely would be softcore porn. I feel like I gotta come up with something.
6 feet apart because
Not gay.
2 feet apart because we are gay.
Yeah. Feet to feet because we are gay.
Interlock toes to hold hands.
And or social distancing. I don't gotta worry about that anymore. I'm vaccinated.
Halfway. Okay, calm down.
Oh, now you take the halfway stance.
Calm down,
motherfucker.
I know you're not built different. I am
built different.
That's why I only got the one and done.
Oh, that makes sense.
They were like, we know Josh is like a different specimen. Let's give him Johnson & Johnson.
They're like, we know he's a good guinea pig. And if he dies, he doesn't care.
They knew I was built different, so like, he gets the one. That's all he needs.
I guess so.
Because he probably already had it and didn't know and didn't get sick at all.
I probably already had it. And
Josh is an Alamau. I'm an alien.
Alamau.
Yes, that is me. I am
Alien.
a different breed.
Different species. Fuck. You're not even...
Homo
What's your
sapien?
genotype?
Josh. I'm not above it. I'm below it.
Homo sapien? Josh. What's the genotype? just homo.
And then here's Josh, Homo erectus. So I'm right. Something fucked up midway. And just
Josh is Homo erectus when he sees other homos.
Homo.
That was a big brain moment.
Homo flaccid.
Homo flaccid. Anyway.
What is like the fucking breakdown of the Homo species?
That'd be a meme. The Homo sapien, just gay.
The genus Homo. Family Hominidae.
Hominid.
Hominidae.
I'm a hominid.
The lineages: Homo habilis, Homo rudolphinus, Homo
Rudolph.
gargantuous,
The red-nosed homo?
and then Homo erectus, and then ergaster, antecessor,
That doesn't sound cool.
Heidelbergensis.
I love how you scroll over that and it's just like a hip bone. It's like, oh yeah, that explains everything.
Copernicus.
Copernicus.
Nope, there's no C. Rhodesinus, Naledi sapiens, Neanderthalis forensis. There's a lot of fucking homos.
That's funny.
There's a lot of them. Red Deer Cave people. 15 to 20 temporal range. What is that year? Year 1520. Oh, damn. Early ass people.
You're great.
Out of
great.
southwest China.
People were originally from Africa, though, right? That's where it all started. And
Well,
then they crossed the Great Land Bridge.
What is now Africa?
Fair enough.
Because the continents weren't named that back in the day. Because Pangea was just all of them.
Just blob.
This bitch don't know about Pangea. Brain, leave it alone.
What happened?
It's a song.
You were just having a whole ass conversation with something in your head, weren't you?
It's a song.
I'm dealt different. Speaking to mothership.
It's a song. Let me show you. I'm not going to play it, though.
Of course not, because we can't.
At least give you, like, the title. Oh, it's Lil Dicky.
Oh, that makes sense.
I've been seeing it on TikTok recently, and it's people, like, showing their cats, and their cats says, like, this bitch don't know about Pangea part. Yeah, it's a line from Lil Dicky's song, Pillow Talking. I mean, we made it for an hour.
I know, right? I'm drinking water here, dude. Like, whenever you want me to stop drinking water and go get some food, send it.
Unless people give us some actual, recommendations.
Yeah, unless we can vibe off the chat.
Right now, Hot Dog Stream is like the number one thing for our anniversary. I also
Hot
have
Dog Stream?
Hot Tub.
I know what you're doing for the 100th episode. You're swallowing hot dogs whole.
Just one of them.
Nope, you're swallowing a pack of 6 hot dogs whole.
I'll literally vomit and we'll get banned.
know!
We'll get banned, you idiot.
You said you would do it. You said you'd do that. You said you could do that.
I never said I could.
You're not vomiting. You're just getting the hot dogs out of your system.
I can't show that on here. Cooking stream? Maybe.
No, fuck that. It needs to be It needs to be good.
Have you not watched that video of you drunk cooking mac and cheese? It's literally the funniest thing ever.
It is actually. Mukbang. It's like you get food and you eat a ton of food.
Yeah, and just eat.
Mm-hmm. I do a mukbang. Cook me a mukbang. Slave.
No, you order one.
Oh, that's dumb. I guess I feel like
it's literally next Wednesday.
I feel like I want it to revolve around you doing something because you've stepped down from being tased. Understandably. But
Well, our anniversary is on the 12th. That's when our first episode came out. Mm-hmm. So technically
it lands on the same day, right?
Technically,
Wednesday.
The anniversary of episode 100 is on the 13th because that's when it would come out. Mm-hmm. But since we started doing it live and it comes out the next day, it's really in the air.
You're right.
It's really up in the air to determine it.
That's the good thing about that is like it kind of shifted everything back a day.
So we've skipped enough shows to coincidentally end up to where episode 100 is on the 12th.
Thank God.
Yeah. That means we skipped.
So you say coincidentally, but I say 4. Not a coincidence.
So there's 52 weeks in a year.
Yep. 2 episodes a week. 4.
So we skipped 4 episodes. 4 shows. We missed 4 shows.
All because of me. And I'm also the only one who like doesn't drink sometimes, really. Like
Yeah, the only one.
Yeah.
I've never had any ailment.
Yeah. You've never been like, no, I'm going to take it easy.
We didn't skip all the shows because of you. There was that one time I was exposed to COVID. And you were like, I don't want to do it.
But I was the one who was like, let's not do that then.
Oh, it's still my fault.
Like, it was the, I guess.
Because it happened in my workplace.
But it was still just me being like, I don't know, dude, 2 weeks in, if you're exposed, then let's follow the rules. I didn't want to, because everyone was fucking like.
Nobody knew what was going on.
Yeah, everyone was like, what the fuck do you do? And I was like, I guess we just quarantine. Now you'd be like, I got COVID. I'd be like, I don't know, I'm almost vaccinated. Like,
I bought fucking shower curtains. I put them in front of my door so I had like a little barrier. I would have set them up going this way and it would have been in between us. Like all the restaurants do.
Yeah.
I was ahead of the game.
You were up to restaurant standards.
Before the restaurants.
For the podcast.
Before the restaurants. I had that fucking mentality.
You had the vision.
I was like, how can I build a barrier and still see through it? Because I kept my door open and I just tacked them above the door frame.
Mm-hmm. Made your own little fucking see-through door.
Fucking smart.
I mean, yeah, that is how germs spread. Through the air.
Yeah. So if there's that little barrier there of a shower liner.
It would stop them.
Yeah. I don't think it's permeable. It's not permeable to water. Mm-mm. But yeah, I got some stuff rolling out for 100. I got samples coming. I check those out. They're pretty cool, I think.
Oh, is it all done?
Yeah.
Oh, can I see it after that?
Sure.
Cool. Yeah, I'm stoked.
I didn't do one thing, but it really depends on the samples if I will finish the other thing, but it's pretty much 100% done.
Awesome. I'm so stoked. I can't wait. Yeah, I don't know. I just want you to like, I want you to eat something gross. I know you can't do shots because like everything I want you to do is like either going to hurt you or make you throw up. And apparently we're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
That sucks.
At least on Twitch. YouTube exclusives, but then people don't get to see it.
Well, just edit it in.
Yeah, you get to see it the next day. Mm-hmm. I'll be sore as fuck on the show and be like, why are you sore? And it's like, I can't talk about it. You got to watch it tomorrow.
It's a surprise.
And then no one's going to watch it tomorrow. And then it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll jump out the window.
Okay. I don't know. Like I figured Tased was such a good one, you know? It's so hard to...
Yeah, I can't do that live. I have a pacemaker. Turn that off.
Fry it. Zarp.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah. Well, I think the diarrhea portion of my vaccine's about to kick in, if I'm being completely honest.
Well, if you're going to shit yourself, can't do that on stream either.
Nope. So.
Well, thanks, guys, for tuning in. Thanks, Whimsy. First time here.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for hanging out, guys.
Sorry it's a little bit of a shorter show. Sorry I'm not drinking and as entertaining as usual, but...
Thanks, Gosan. Thanks, DJ. Thanks, Wasabi.
Gotta do what I gotta do to
thanks to
support the homies.
Nitrous Nick for shouting at the show. Come over if y'all are bored. Gotta finish this guy.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm so down because I'm sober, so I'm not gonna get tired. But I do gotta shit. I gotta shit real bad.
So, yeah, we're gonna end this
You guys have a good one.
Real quick. Hi, I'm Josh.
Hi, I'm Alec. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Good.